This is my broccoli cheddar soup. It's very low carb, it's rich, and it's got about 4.7 net carbs per serving. Okay, it's time for a really rich low carb soup, broccoli cheddar soup. The recipe for this is below in the comments section. I start at my induction burner, medium high. I've got 4 tablespoons of butter. In that goes. We'll heat that up. As that's heating up, I've got some minced garlic and some minced onion. 1 large clove of garlic and about a 1/4 cup of diced onion. We're just going to saute that in that butter. This will yield about 8 cups, 8 servings, and depending on how much broccoli you put in. I've got 3 cups of broccoli here, but you can go from 2 to 3, and it's going to be about 4.7 net carbs per serving. So we'll get 8 servings out of that. There, that's nice and translucent. Now, I'm not going to use flour, but I'm going to use some Carbalose. Move that around. It'll brown up a little bit. Just dissolve it in with the butter. I'm going with a half and half cream. You can use a heavy cream if you like. Just pour it in slowly. And it's almost like a roux. Just keep on stirring. You don't want any lumps. And I've got 2 cups of bone broth. But what I did that was really special, and this adds a ton of flavor to your broccoli cheddar soup, is I put 1 teaspoon of better than bouillon chicken. And I'm just going to pour that in. That's why I'm not putting any salt in, because it can be kind of salty. So we're just going to bring that up to a really high simmer. There, my Carbalose flour is nicely incorporated in there with the cream. Now I've cleaned and cut some broccoli, and I kind of split my little florets into 3. You can see the size on them. And I've got 3 cups there. And this is the option that I'm going to give you. You can go from 2 to 3 cups, depending on how much fiber you want and how much you like broccoli. There's 2 cups. So I'm going for the total 3 cups. And I'm going to bring that up to a pretty high heat. And I'm going to cook the broccoli until it's done. There we go. That took about 3 minutes to bring the broccoli up to a nice boil. I let it go for about another 4 minutes, 5 minutes. I don't want it to be crispy or crunchy or al dente. I want to have like a little bit of chew to it, but not too much, but I want the broccoli cooked. So I like this stage right now. Now, I've got some 6 ounces of shredded cheddar, and my cheddar of choice is Cabot Alpine. And if you haven't tried it, a lady in the supermarket got me going on this. I was picking out some Cabot cheese, and she said, "Have you tried the Alpine?" And it's basically the only extra old cheddar that we buy now. So I've got 6 ounces. So that's going in. Tastes a lot like a Parmesan cheese. So we're just going to stir this in. Now I know from experience that with the better than bouillon in there and my broth and the cheese is kind of salty. That's about as much salt as I want, but taste it by all means. I'm just going to turn that off. The cheese is melting in there nicely. I also wanted to say that if you'd like it thicker, I like my soup kind of on the runny side but not too thick, but if you want it thicker, try sprinkling a little bit of xanthan gum on the top. So there's 1 serving right there. Now I was thinking about garnishing, and I don't want any parsley or anything like that. The only thing that I would do is put some fresh cracked pepper on the top, or some cayenne. I like that. And taste it for your own personal level of salt. But I'm going to, if I need some salt, I'll use a little pink Himalayan salt. Oh, that's really good, especially with the Alpine cheddar in there. That's a very good broccoli and cheddar soup. Thanks for watching.